ADW Hatred Slam 39th show of 2023 by Colton Dennis. The crowd is cheering. Hello everyone and welcome to another great night for Hatred Slam, said announce number 1. I Don and Hash 039, T Think It and Hash 039, SA. Great night. Because Hatred Slam is behind in the tanks of winning the battle for show supremacy. They only have 2 wins, said announcer number 2. Well, maybe tonight is our lucky night. Hopefully they could come back fighting, especially tonight, said announcer number 1. Both Ann Dennis and the legend appear backstage. I know this is your first night here, but I and Hash 039 am putting my faith in you. Now, can you go out there and beat Blood Rumble and the Wild Bowl? The legend nods his head. I can and Hash 039, T hear you, said Ann. And quat, yes Ma and Hash 039, AM, and quat, yelled the legend. Domino appears, laughing. You think you could beat me? Hell, you couldn't and Hash 039, T beat me for this title. You know, one of the highest ranking titles here. I and Hash 039 am the champion around these parks, said Domino. You know what, Domino? Why Don and Hash 039? T we do what you just suggested, said Ann. What? Asked Domino. You defend your title tonight in the triple threat match tonight, said Ann. I Don and Hash 039, T think so. This title doesn't and Hash 039, T belong to anyone but me. It looks great on my shoulder, said Domino. What? Are you afraid that a rookie, like the legend, will beat you tonight? Asked Ann. Domino scoffs. No, I ain't and Hash 039, T afraid of no legend. You know what? I accept. Tonight, I defend my Galaxy Championship against the Wild Bowl and Hash 039, S pick. And whatever this is, said Domino walking away. Well, I guess we and Hash 039 having a championship match tonight, said announce number 1. Could you imagine what will happen if Legend wins in his first match on Hatred Slam and becomes a champion his first night? Here, said announcer number 2. It and Hash 039, DB unbelievable. But it has happened before, said announcer number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for 1 fall. Is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. And is for the Galaxy Championship. Introducing the challengers first, representing Hatred Slam, the legend. Next representing the Wild Bowl, Deluge. And their opponent, he is the Galaxy Champion. Representing Blood Rumble, Domino, said announce number 3. Domino raises the title towards both Deluge and the legend. This is mine. Do you hear me? And quat, it's mine, and quat, yelled Domino handing the title to referee number 1. Referee number 1 raises the title, walks towards the ropes then hands it to number 1. Bell dings. Domino runs at the legend. The legend superkicks Domino. Domino falls onto the mat, then lays motionless. Oh man, legend just kicked the taste out of Domino and Hash 039's mouth, said announce number 2. That echoed up into the rafters too. Domino might have a hard time chewing now, said announcer number 1. Both Deluge and the legend look at each other, walk around the ring then lock up. The legend puts a headlock onto Deluge. Deluge groans then elbows the legend and Hash 039's stomach. The legend groans then tightens the headlock. Deluge groans then bounces the legend off of the ropes. The legend holds onto the headlock. Deluge groans again. You know, for only being a rookie here, legend knows what he and Hash 039's doing, said announcer number 2. Legend has a few years under his belt, said announcer number 1. Deluge elbows the legend and #039's stomach again. The legend groans, then tightens the headlock a third time. Deluge bounces the legend off of the ropes, pushes him, then lays onto the mat. The legend bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, jumps over Deluge, then bounces off of the ropes again. Deluge stands up, then leapfrogs over the legend. The legend bounces off of the ropes a third time. Deluge dropkicks the legend. The legend falls onto the mat, then holds his face. What a dropkick by Deluge, said announcer number 2. Deluge pushes the legend onto the mat, then covers him. 1, 2. The legend kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Deluge almost had it there, said announcer number 1. Both Deluge and the legend stand up. The legend goes to punch Deluge. Deluge ducks, then bounces off of the ropes. The legend lifts Deluge. Deluge reverses it into a tilt-a-whirl DDT. The legend groans. What a tilt-a-whirl DDT. Deluge stands up, then punches the legend. The legend groans. Deluge whips the legend into the corner. The legend groans again. Deluge runs at the legend. The legend lifts Deluge over the top rope. Deluge lands onto the ledge of the ring. The legend turns around, then goes to punch Deluge. Deluge ducks, holds onto the top rope, then kicks the left side of the legend and #039's head. The legend groans, then walks away. Deluge is doing great, said announcer number 2. The legend turns around. Deluge jumps up, does a springboard crossbody onto the legend, then covers him. 1, 2. The legend kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Deluge almost had it. Again, said announcer number 1. Both Deluge and the legend stand up. Deluge lifts the legend onto his right shoulder. A kendo stick hits Deluge and #039's stomach. Deluge drops the legend, then he groans. Domino continuously swings the kendo stick. The kendo stick continuously hits Deluge and #039's back. Deluge continuously groaning, then leaning against the ropes. Domino swings the kendo stick again. The kendo stick hits Deluge and #039's back. Deluge goes through the middle ropes, then lands onto the floor. There goes Deluge, outside the ring, said announcer number 2. And now Domino is gonna focus on legend, said announcer number 1. He and #039's gonna take out a lot of anger on him. Especially for that super kick, said announcer number 2. The legend stands up. Domino swings the kendo stick. The kendo stick hits the legend and #039's stomach. The legend groans, then bends over. Domino swings the kendo stick again. The kendo stick hits the legend and #039's back. The legend falls onto his knees. Domino steps in front of the legend, then swings the kendo stick. The kendo stick hits the legend and #039's chest. The legend groans, then falls onto the mat. What a shot by Domino, said announcer number 1. Domino drops the kendo stick, then slowly approaches the legend. You think you and #039 re better than me? Do you really think that? I and #039 am gonna show you who and #039's better, said Domino, laying on top of the legend, then continuously punching him. The legend continuously groaning. Domino and #039's really taking out his anger on legend now, said announcer number 2. And the referee can and #039 do anything about it. It and #039 an Extreme Rules match. Domino could do whatever he wants to, said announcer. Number 1. Domino stands up, then kicks the legend. The legend groans. Deluge slowly pulls himself onto the ledge of the ring. Domino turns around, runs at Deluge, then hits him with a forearm. Deluge falls off the ledge of the ring, then lands onto the floor. Domino and Hash 039's being smart and keeping Deluge outside of the ring, said announcer number 2. Domino turns around, then looks at the legend. The legend slowly stands up. Domino is standing in the corner. Come on, said Domino, waving at the legend. The legend stands up, then turns around. Domino runs at the legend, then does a running knee onto him. Domino and Hash 039's running knee connects. Domino will retain his title right here, said announcer number 1. Domino covers the legend. 1, 2. The legend barely kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Oh my God. Legend just kicked out of Domino and Hash 039's running knee, said announcer number 2. Domino looks at referee number 1. And quat, you, and quat, you didn't and Hash 039 count fast enough, and quat, that. SHOULD and Hash 039 VE been a 3 count, and quat, yelled Domino, poking referee number 1. It was a 2 count. Domino and Don and Hash 039 poke me, said referee number 1. Or what? Asked Domino, poking referee number 1 again. Referee number 1 pokes Domino. Domino looks at referee number 1, then pushes him into the corner. Referee number 1 looks at Domino. Don and Hash 039 push me, said referee number 1. Or what? Asked Domino. Referee number 1 pushes Domino. Domino staggers backwards. The legend rolls Domino up. 1, 2. Domino kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Both Domino and the legend stand up. Domino drop kicks the legend. The legend falls onto the mat, then he groans. Oh man. Domino almost lost his title because he thought the ref didn't and Hash 039 count fast enough, said announcer number 1. Yeah, legend was just lucky enough to kick out, said announcer number 2. Domino rolls outside of the ring, walks, then grabs a steel chair. And here comes the chairs, said announcer number 1. Domino throws the steel chair into the ring, slides inside it, stands up, then kicks the legend. The legend groans. Domino picks up the steel chair, then places it over the legend and Hash 039's head. Oh no, not this. Don and Hash 039 do this, Domino, said announcer number 2. Domino jumps onto the second rope, looks down at the legend, then smiles. And quat, this ring is for real. Men, and quat, yelled Domino. Deluge climbs onto the ledge of the ring, then hits Domino and Hash 039's right side. Domino is groaning, then sits onto the top turnbuckle. Thank God for Deluge. Could you imagine what Domino would and Hash 039 have done to legend? Asked announcer number 1. I know. I and Hash 039 have seen it before, said announcer number 2. Deluge continues hitting Domino and Hash 039's right side. Domino continues groaning. Deluge climbs onto the second turnbuckle. What does Deluge have in mind here? Asked announcer number 1. Deluge balances himself onto the top rope, jumps, then does a Hurricane Rana onto Domino. Domino lands onto the mat, then he groans. What a Hurricane Rana that was, said announcer number 2. Deluge quickly covers Domino. 1, 2. Domino kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Deluge most had the victory there, said announcer number 1. Deluge picks Domino up, then continuously punches him. Domino, continuously groaning. Deluge bounces Domino off of the ropes, then drop kicks him. Domino lands onto the mat, then he groans. Deluge quickly covers Domino. 1, 2. Domino kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Again, Deluge almost had it, said announcer number 2. It could be Deluge and #039's night, said announcer number 1. Deluge stands up, then looks at Domino. Domino slowly stands up, then turns around. Deluge lifts Domino onto his right shoulder. Domino is squirming, lands onto his feet behind Deluge, then leans against the ropes. Deluge runs at Domino. Domino lifts Deluge over the top rope. Deluge lands onto the floor. He groans, then holds his ankle. Deluge must have twisted his ankle when he landed onto the floor, said announcer number 2. That could be a big target, said announcer number 1. Deluge continues groaning and holding his left ankle. Paramedics are kneeling next to Deluge. Domino is kneeling next to the ropes, then smiles. Look at the smirk on Domino and #039's face, said announcer number 2. He should feel ashamed of himself, smiling at an injury he caused, said announcer number 1. Well, injuries happen all the time. Maybe Domino didn't and #039 mean to. Deluge could and #039 just landed wrong, said announcer number 2. True, said announcer number 1. Domino rolls outside of the ring, lifts its skirt, then pulls out a ladder. What does Domino have planned on doing with a ladder? Asked announcer number 2. Anything he wants to, said announcer number 1. Domino picks up the ladder, then walks around the ring. Deluge slowly gets on his left knee. Domino runs at Deluge. The top of the ladder hits Deluge and #039's head. Deluge falls onto the floor. Oh, what a collision with the ladder, said announcer number 2. Deluge could be out, said announcer number 1. Domino drops the ladder onto the floor, grabs Deluge and #039's left leg, then puts it between the ladder. Oh no, Don and #039 do this, Domino, said announcer number 2. Domino swings part of the ladder down. The ladder hits Deluge and #039's left ankle. Deluge screaming, then holds his left ankle again. That could have broken Deluge and #039's ankle, said announcer number 1. Domino is smiling again. Look at that smile, said announcer number 1. And I bet he and #039's proud of what he did, said announcer number 2. Domino picks up the ladder, slides it into the ring, rolls inside it, stands up, picks it up again, then lifts it over his head. The legend swings the steel chair. The steel chair hits Domino and #039's stomach. Domino groans, then drops the ladder onto the mat. The legend swings the chair. The steel chair hits Domino and #039's back. Domino groans, then falls onto the mat. Legend has the momentum now, said announcer number 1. Let an #039's hope he doesn't and #039 lose it either, said announcer number 2. The legend looks at the ladder, grabs it, then places it into the corner. Legend has an idea, said announcer number 1. The legend picks up the steel chair again. Domino pulls himself up with the ropes, then turns around. The legend swings the steel chair. Domino ducks. The steel chair bounces off the top rope, then hits the legend and #039's head. The legend drops the steel chair, then he groans. Oh! The chair bounces back and hits legend and #039's head, said announcer number 2. And now, Domino will take advantage of the situation, said announcer number 1. Domino grabs the steel chair, then stands up. The legend stands up, then turns around. Domino swings the steel chair. The steel chair hits the legend and #039's head. The legend falls onto the mat. Legend has to be out. Cold, said announcer number 2. Domino looks at Deluge, then rolls outside of the ring. What is he doing now? Asked announcer number 1. Domino approaches Deluge, then kicks his face. Deluge falls onto the floor. Domino continuously kicking Deluge. Deluge continuously groaning. Domino smiles. What a wicked man, said announcer number 2. Domino steps onto Deluge and #039's left leg. Deluge is groaning, then shaking his head. Domino swings the steel chair. The steel chair hits Deluge and #039's left ankle. Deluge groans, then holds his left ankle again. What a sick and twisted man, said announcer number 1. Domino looks at the legend inside of the ring. The legend is slowly moving. Legend and #039's slowly getting up, said announcer number 2. Domino slides into the ring, stands up, then drops the steel chair. I think Domino and #039's gonna go for his running knee, said announcer number 1. The legend stands up, then turns around. Domino runs at the legend, then goes for a running knee. The legend quickly moves. Domino and #039's right knee goes into the ladder in the corner. He groans, then holds it. Domino and #039's knee just went right into the ladder on the corner, said announcer number 2. The legend stands up, picks up the steel chair, then looks at Domino. Domino stands up, then turns around. The legend the swings steel chair. The steel chair hits Domino and #039's head. Domino falls into the middle of the ring. Oh! What a chair shot to Domino, said announcer number 1. The legend looks at the corner, then at the ladder. What an #039's legend doing? Cover Domino, said announcer number 1. The legend grabs the ladder, sets, then starts climbing up it. What in the world is legend thinking? He and #039's gonna screw himself, said announcer number 2. The legend gets to the top of the ladder, then looks at the crowd. The crowd is cheering. The legend looks down at Domino, jumps off of the top of the ladder, then does a body splash onto him. Both Domino and the legend are groaning. What a body splash from the top of the ladder, said announcer number 1. But can legend cover Domino? Asked announcer number 2. The legend is slowly crawling towards Domino, then hooks both of his legs. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. Here and #039's your winner and the new Galaxy champion, the legend, said announcer number 3. Legend did it. In his first match here, he beats Domino and Deluge for the Galaxy championship, said announcer number 1. Man, I and #039 am surprised, shocked. Surprised and shocked at the same time, said announcer number 2. At some moments, it looked like Domino was gonna retain. Deluge has some moments as well, but somehow, legend pulled it off, said announcer number 1. And Hatred Slam is back on the scoreboard, said announcer number 2. Well, congratulations to legend. And we want to thank you all for watching. Be safe out there and good night, said announcer number 1. Bye bye, said announcer number 2 waving. Domino is looking at the legend. The legend is standing on the stage, then raises the title. The crowd is cheering. The end.